Welcome back inside Lake Point Sports Complex for the NYBL Finals. This time the class of 2023 championship game between Team Breakdown in gray and Freebandz Elite in the white and blue jerseys. We're set to jump it up, tap controlled, taken by Freebandz Elite. Always live, always real from Atlanta for the final time. Jimmy Cook alongside Bo Esty, so pleased you've chosen to spend part of your Sunday with us here on Always Live and ballislife.com. As again we mentioned, the NYBL Finals taking place all this weekend. Bracket play taking place all of today, leading towards this moment for a chance to be NYBL Finals champions.
So for the second game in a row, we get to see a Freebandz squad in the final, this time in 2023, taking on a Team Breakdown team that seems to have a significant size advantage. That's the first thing that jumps out at you, Jimmy.
Right side triple off the back iron. No team scored to this point in time. Just about a minute in to this championship game. No, you're exactly right, Bo. And again, keep in mind, this Freebandz Elite team, obviously a team we saw yesterday.
Yep.
You may remember Gabe Omarigi, number 3, in white and blue.
Oh, we do remember him. So he's working inside. Now he's setting the screen out here, but he's working against bigger players in this game. It's going to be a real challenge down there.
Clyde Brown misfired. Omarigi trying for the board. Rebound tracked down and taken by Miles. Zai puts his head down, lost the handle. Out of bounds to stay on this end. Pass inside. Rebound taken by Hastings. Fouled and one. Jaden Hastings.
Big move down there. A little top spin on that one as it went up and over the rim on the and one.
Pretty nice.
You don't see that every day. Here it is. Watch it get on the rebound. Sort of gets contact with the ball does and climbs up and over and in there.
Pretty move by Hastings.
Rafael Nadal would be proud of that top spin.
Indeed he would. And a travel call by Freebandz after the rebound, so it'll stay on this end for Team Breakdown. Quick inbound. Marvel Allen. He hits a triple. One of the top players on the NYBL. Saw a little bit of him yesterday.
Looks like they only gave him 2 on that one. Foot must have been on the line or waiting for an adjustment from the scoreboard operator.
Good call, Bo, as BJ Polk went in deep, drew contact, and he'll head to the line for 2. Only Freebandz Elite players in the lanes. These free throws, at least for that first one, and now after a brief conversation with their coach.
Their coach wanted to work with him more than he wanted an offensive rebound, didn't he?
He had the timing down, though. 2-shot foul in the act. One more upcoming. Polk missed it. Rebound taken by Freebandz. Omarigi. Clyde Brown works on Allen. Separation, brings it back out. Right side, triple, Colton. Short, forward to Anza. Cleared by Allen. Marvell sees some space, up to Miles. Miles spinning, has Allen on the left. Instead, leaves it over for Bewley. And they'll say foul away from the ball.
You know, Jimmy, I don't think even 10 years ago, if you'd come out to an event like this, you would have seen so much high screen and roll. That is the game, that P&R game. Way out top to get your shooter open, to get a roll to the basket, a pick and pop. That's where the game operates now.
Pretty amazing to watch it grow and watch it evolve, change in all the different ways it has.
It will evolve again. This will not be it will not look this way in 10 years. There will be something else that is even better.
Allen hesitates, blows right by, puts it in. Man, covering such distance. in such a little amount of time. 6-0 run to start. Timeout, we'll take one as well. 13 minutes even left to go in this first half. Team Breakdown 6, Freebandz Elite 0. You're watching the NYBL Finals on Always Live and Ball is Life.
I'm Jamal Crawford. Always Live is always real.
Welcome back inside Lake Point Sports Complex. Out of the timeout. Freebandz still searching for their first bucket. Brown to the rim. It's taken away. And a slam by Allen with two hands. Ride the elevator to the top floor and throw it down.
Well, he gets out ahead of the pack in a hurry. That first step is just a blast for him.
When he gets to the second level, forget about it. Armani Marshall gives to Kawhi Brown. Brown pressured by Allen. A matchup to watch for. Nice find inside, but Omarigi left it short. Rebound controlled by Team Breakdown. Look to push up ahead. Allen catches it like a receiver. Waits for the defender to blow right by him and puts it in. Over the shoulder. What a play. And a 10-0 lead.
You can see the gap in athleticism here, and it seems to be, at least early, Freebandz hasn't figured out a way to manage and work around that and create the offense they want. They're starting so far out. Look at this. But can they work their way in and get a shot they like? That one's just completely swatted.
Another one left short, Allen the board. He pushed it ahead. There's Paulk. Paulk has some numbers. He'll push it all the way, and he's fouled. 2 free throws for PJ.
This is something to behold with Team Breakdown. I mean, they really have some burst in numbers, and it's tough to get around the corner on them defensively.
First free throw good. 11-0. But we talked a little bit yesterday about those silent 10 chants. If Freebandz Elite faithful were doing that, this is not the time for that this game.
No.
Pass inside, and it's good again.
They're just going right over the top of them, Jimmy. I mean, just passing right over the top, big to big.
That time credit to Bewley.
See if Freebandz can get into some sort of offense.
Omarigi had it swatted away. We're off again. Bewley to the rim, lays it up, misfired, rebound, that time by his brother Ryan, and another timeout by Freebandz. 15-0 here. Just over 5 minutes into this one. It's Team Breakdown 15. Freebandz Elite 0. You're watching the NYBL Finals on Always Live and Ball is Life. Welcome back inside Lake Point Sports Complex. 10:55 to go in this one. Team Breakdown 15. Freebandz Elite love. Nod to the French Open for my partner Bo Estes, NBA TV's Bo Estes to the right of me.
Another air ball.
There's Allen. He might have walked with it. Indeed, he did.
So what happened was up ahead, number 3 on that play, Bewley, just tripped. So that passing option was no longer available. They're having a laugh about it right now, in fact.
Plenty of time for smiles when you're up 15-0.
That should be a Hallmark greeting card, Jim.
We'll get together. A lot of dribbling by Colton. In a world of trouble. They get it to Ansall. Hit his floater's good, and the bleeding stops at 15-2. So it took them 5 minutes and 49 seconds to get their first basket. 41 seconds, I should say, but here we are. 15-2. Team breakdown with that advantage and the basketball. Had their pocket picked and will lob it up ahead. Leading Hollins. Hollins through the trees, misfired, saved it. Walking the tightrope of the baseline. Throws up a prayer. It's stolen by Allen. Uh-oh, we're off to the races. Allen lays it up. Misfired, but the follow is true by Augustine. Make that Hastings.
And just coming at you in waves again with big athletic bodies. And those aren't fouls inside. They're just so well above the Freebandz players, up above the rim.
Spates, he'll stop, he'll pop, he'll put it in. Why not?
Well, if they're going to do that.
Greg Spates, 20-2. I'll tell you this much. We saw team breakdown once already this weekend, as we did Freebandz Elite. Not in the same matchup, but team breakdown, they didn't absolutely throttle the team they played. And Freebandz Elite, in every matchup we saw of them, they look like a high-level, high-energy team that could compete with the best of them.
You know what?
This is nuts.
Sometimes it's the matchup situation as you get another offensive rebound.
22-2.
If you're sitting at home and you can't tell, trust us as we sit courtside, there is a huge size discrepancy.
Floater up, floater in. That one good for Austin Colton.
And to be fair, perhaps an athleticism discrepancy as well. And that's not to take anything away from Freebandz Elite. They're talented. And he's just a big, big group out here from Team Breakdown. A really big and talented group.
Marvel Allen will get his first rest of the day. Foul on the floor called against Freebandz Elite, so it'll be team breakdown basketball. Baseline right. A lob to Polk. Polk gives to Bewley. Back to Polk. Great separation. Jumper, no. Rebound by Omarigi. Here comes Freebandz. Brown dishes. Hollins has it stolen out of bounds. Back to team breakdown.
That pass was delivered a little late in the corner. He was open for a three-pointer if that pass gets there earlier. I'm not saying he's necessarily going to make it, but you got to give him the look if you got an opportunity.
Another shot inside. Tough one for Hastings.
He's just skying above the rim for that soft-handed tip there. Long three-point attempt, no good, and here they come again. Team breakdown racing down the court.
Nice pass. Polk, extra feed, and the finish by Bewley. (26-4) the score. Approaching 9 minutes into this first half of the 2023 class championship game in the 2019 NYBL Finals.
Freebandz needs to pull 2024 Jackias Jones out here to give him
They definitely
a
do.
burst of energy.
They need a sub at halftime. Hastings feeds Polk, extra pass inside, and a finish by Spates.
Too. Really good job by Spates. He was trapped under the bucket, and he had no other way to get that home besides spinning that one in.
He's got 5, and the lead is 22. Straight on triple. Short. Rebound, Omarigi. Got it. That's what he did a lot when we saw him yesterday. A lot of extra effort on the glass. and finishing true on second chance opportunities. Not being the tallest guy on the floor now in this matchup, not as easy for him to create those second and third chances. And travel called against Team Breakdown.
Bewley staying down on the court here.
Yep.
He was not pleased when he went down, I'll say that.
No, he was not. We'll step away while they tend to him. 6:12 to go in this one. Team Breakdown 28, Freebandz 8. You're watching the NYBL Finals on Always Live, and Ball is Life. Welcome back inside Lake Point Sports Complex. 6:10 to go in this first half. Team Breakdown with a 28-8 lead over Freebandz Elite. Elite has the basketball. Austin Colton to the rim, finger roll up, misfired. Forward to Matthew Bewley. Marvel Allen checks back in at that brief pause. Right side to Miles, off the mark. Board to Falk. Poked away and taken by Kobe. Now Allen with 5:40 to go. Marvel Allen around a screen. Stops, pops, long two off the mark. Board falls to Freebandz. Brigham clears it.
This is a similar situation that the 2024 Freebandz group was in. It's just such a rebounding discrepancy that they're having to account for early on. And once they adjust, perhaps they can get back into this thing. But it's taken them a minute to deal with this size, this rebounding, and this athleticism.
They're doing what they can. Not enough so far as Miles with ease. Jose Miles bumps the lead back to 20. Layup misfired by Freebandz Elite. Board cleared by Team Breakdown. Lob and a slam with two hands. Magic carpet ride for Matthew Bewley. Bo, I'll pass this along to you.
Uh-oh.
AJ, in charge of our clock operations today, handed me over a piece of paper. Said, Team Breakdown at Phoenix Suns, -2 line in favor of Team Breakdown. DeAndre Ayton might have something to say about that, but maybe his Suns team a year or two ago. Perhaps.
AJ may be underselling Team Breakdown, too, on that.
Rattled it home, did Anthony Kobe on the triple. Brian Williams, our producer, shaking his head about that.
Still the quote of the weekend, Brian. Congratulations.
Foot race. Bewley lays it up. Oh, one. Put him on the line. The lead is a truly astronomical 27.
The clock's still rolling.
Wasn't me.
I didn't say anything. Converts.
Old-fashioned three-point play.
38-10, your score.
Really wild. And maybe a moment for us to appreciate a dominant performance like what Team Breakdown is doing, because we've had a lot, and I say a lot, of close games all weekend long. But Team Breakdown, they've clearly made strides and gotten, like a fine wine, better as they've aged through this tournament, as malicious intentions thought by Polk, but he missed the jam. They weren't this head and shoulders above the rest when they played on this floor yesterday. They were really good, led by one of the best players in the country in Marvel Allen. As a layup hit there by Freebandz Elite's own Kendrick Lackey. Again, they were very good, but I didn't envision this.
This is really something. I mean, this is impressive.
Jose Miles from downtown for three.
If they're hitting that, I mean, it's just impossible to stop. That's the thing is, what reaction do you have as a defense if you think they're beating you inside, you pull back out and let them shoot threes, but then they're making that?
Down the lane, tough shot up, tough shot in. 2:05 to go. Bounce feed, extra pass, it's tipped, goes into the Freebandz Elite bench, so it'll stay on this end with under 2 to go in the half. To this point in time, the 29-point lead that Team Breakdown had just a moment ago was the largest lead that we've seen on an Always Live broadcast this weekend.
Oh, I thought you were going ever. All time.
Might be ever.
We should keep those numbers, by the way.
Take it up with our directors.
Exactly. Here's another job for you.
The keeper of knowledge.
That's right.
Brian Williams. Marvel Allen threw it to Falk, almost turned over. Make that Hastings. Hastings feeds it inside. That is Bewley. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. So it's been established that at this point in time, since we have the inverse score up here,
Yeah.
the running clock is in play.
I've deduced that. I've not received official confirmation, but it appears that's what we've got going.
Our fearless leader, the chairman of the board, Albert Hall, is over at the scorer's table, so I'm assuming that if it was not up and up, that
if anybody can make those sort of decisions, it's him.
free throw misfired. Second chance, though, initially for Bewley, but it's taken by Freebandz Elite. 30 seconds to go in the half. Stolen away. Allen up ahead. Layup, no. Second chance, no. Rebound cleared and taken by Lackey. Threat pushed it ahead through the fingertips of Anza. Out of bounds.
This is a
10
tough
seconds
job.
left in the half. Allen with 8. Allen blows right by. Allen some contact. He's fouled. So he's going to shoot some free throws, and that's going to end the half. Freebandz Elite players pointing to the clock and then formally informed that we have a running clock in effect. Oh, man.
Well, I was going to say, that's a tough job if you're Freebandz coach, because this outcome is no longer in doubt.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Free throw pair split. Halftime we go. Team breakdown 42. Freebandz Elite 14. Stay with us. You're watching the NYBL Finals on Always Live and Ball is Life.
I'm Jamal Crawford. Always Live is always real.
Welcome back inside Lake Point Sports Complex. Halftime over. Second half about to get underway here in the 2019 NYBL Finals, the championship match for the class of 2023 crown. Team Breakdown leads at the break 43-14. We start the second half. Freebandz will have the basketball. Jimmy Cook alongside Bo Estes. Always live, always real from court number 4 for the final time this weekend.
Look at the pressure, Jimmy. Immediately, they call the foul there, but immediately you just feel the heat coming from Team Breakdown's defense. It's just tough to stop.
It's tough to stop them on all cylinders, as
Freebandz
has mentioned, and barring a comeback for the ages, which, you know, not until it's over, but Freebandz Elite's going to drop 2 championship games in the same day.
The first game was a great game.
It was.
And it was a great comeback by Freebandz.
Turnover up the floor. As Allen weak side, can't get it to him. Throws it up there. Allen scoops it up and he'll reset. Now Miles. He'll try for 3. Short. Board to Gabe Omarigi.
In a tight game, I think that's their weakness. I don't think they're a great three-point shooting team.
Lanier got it. Is that the start of the tie?
We're going to need a few more of those, I think, but every comeback starts with 1.
Maybe not. 2-handed slam there by Jaden Hastings.
His teammates look at Allen out there having a laugh at that one.
And a turnover. Now it's Team Breakdown basketball. Running clock in full effect.
You're going to see some of that
out
in
of
the
bounds.
second half with this margin. There's going to be a couple sloppy mistakes, stuff like that. But I tell you what, Team Breakdown, the pressure has not relented.
No, it is not.
They don't care about your running clock. They're going to keep bringing the pressure. They don't care about the margin. They don't care about anything.
I have been told timeouts will operate the same, so that's nice.
Timeout is the time is out.
I would think. I actually don't have any idea, but I would hope so. Otherwise, it's kind of takes away from the term.
Well, I was going to say you sold me on an interesting possibility. I'll say that.
Maybe Freebandz goes with the they try to find the hack-a-shack play, and we just that's the rest of the ball game. You're still not going to stop the clock, but
I was going to say I don't know what the advantage is, but
hope for some misses. Anza shuffled the feet to travel. .12:40 to go in this one. A 25-point margin in favor of Team Breakdown, who has the basketball in between the circles. Dish inside, out of bounds. Back to Freebandz.
Jimmy, I know number 4 for Team Breakdown, Marvell Allen's supposed to be the special player out here, but there's a whole lot of talent to keep your eye on it if you're watching Team Breakdown. Allen's got it now. Watch what he can do with it in the open court. Just a beautiful, gorgeous dish.
A two-handed flush by Matthew Bewley.
It happens in a hurry, doesn't it?
Blink of an eye. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Brigham feeds Ansa, mid-range, air ball. Allen calling for it. Bewley waits, gives it to him. Thought about a give and go. Allen wants to blow right by him, turn it over. Freebandz Elite, nice bounce pass up ahead. Colton lays it up, misfired. Rebound tracked down and taken by Marshall. Marshall, step back, triple.
She's so well covered, Jimmy.
Up the floor we roll. The lob just a bit off there on the timing.
The Bewley brothers have taken a tough spill or two out here.
We have the
It was dramatic, wasn't it?
it really was.
And scene.
Is it symbolic of
The curtain is closing.
symbolic of the ongoings right now on the floor? Oh man. Out of bounds, last touched by Freebandz, they'll say. It'll belong to team breakdown. Traveling is the call.
You wonder how much longer team breakdown keeps these absolutely elite players out here. But the thing is, from the bench we saw in the first half, there's not much of a drop-off, frankly.
Nice finish there by Markel Brigham. We're assuming the brother of Marcellus Brigham, but don't have a way to confirm that at the moment.
Yeah.
Flushed home with ease.
I mean, you say
By
with ease,
Matthew
it
Bewley.
really is. I mean, he just gets up as if there's nothing to it at all.
Marshall. Look ahead pass. Now put on the deck, and a floater is up. Floater is in, that time by Austin Colton. Margin 25 with 9.5 to go. Miles, now Allen. The feed inside, nice move. Bewley shoots, misfires, trying to get his own board. Here comes Freebandz. Up the floor, they roll right to the rim.
Wow.
Fouled from behind by P.J. Polk.
Terrific chase down, terrific hustle. And again, we point this out, this team does not relent. The score does not matter to these guys whatsoever. They are going to go, go, go until their coach drags them off the court.
Hopefully he doesn't have to.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
At the line, Ormani Marshall, a 2023 forward. First one off the mark. Marvel Allen will take a seat. Imagine one of the top players to watch for in his class. Want to know a little bit about Marvel Allen? Well, he played varsity as an 8th grader, so that should help you out there.
Well, he has an understanding of the game. Obviously, he has great athleticism, but he knows where his teammates are, where they should be, what the defense is, and how to exploit it. So it's the mind on that kid that's special as well.
Marshall to the rim. Through contact again, he'll head back to the charity stripe. Again, for those of you seeing on the screen, running clock is in effect as the margin still sits at 25. So it's not just a rule change necessarily, just in this particular instance on the NYBL circuit.
It's the sporting thing to do. And so Team Breakdown has gone to their bench with 7.5 to go, or at least largely to their bench. Let's see what this second wave has. I assume they're going to really, really bring the heat because they haven't had as much chance to play. Let's see what they have as reserves in reserve.
Timeout taken by Team Breakdown, and it does indeed stop the clock. They let 3 extra seconds go off there. So it'll hold at 7:16 left to go. 49-26, Team Breakdown on top of Freebandz Elite. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the NYBL Finals on Always Live and Ball is Life. Welcome back inside Lake Point Sports Complex. 7 minutes even to go in this one. The 2019 NYBL championship for the class of 2023 on the line. And effectively a coronation ceremony for the next 7 minutes for Team Breakdown, leading this 49-26. Obviously all in good fun, but Bo, we watched a lot of Freebandz this weekend as well. This team had every right to be here. They earned their way here through the entire field of the NYBL, one of the largest youth basketball leagues in the country. Some days you just run into the 2017 Warriors, you know? I mean, there's just not much you can do.
I mean, I think there's also the boxing expression, the style makes the fight, and sometimes just this particular matchup where another team may do better against them and at least have a chance and you can beat that team, it just doesn't really work out for you.
Right.
Mike Tyson may have been a better fighter, but he could never beat Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield just had something that Tyson couldn't get past, and he knew it, and so he bit his ear. That's essentially sometimes you just can't handle another team what they have, and you may be an elite team too.
There's the drive. Misfired, and possession will stay on this end with Freebandz Elite. I will tell you one thing. He's being more quiet about it, but you still see Coach DeAndre Boynton of Team Breakdown staying active on the sidelines for his team, even as they are on top.
There's 3 coaches standing up over there shouting out instructions.
They're all still staying active.
Every one of these players they are invested in, so they want to see every one of these players develop to the maximum of their capability, and that's why they're doing what you're seeing right now.
Down the lane, tough runner, won't fall. But the putback is true that time by Jeremiah Augustine.
It's the offensive boards, man. That's really what this came down to, the ability to just grab rebounds in mass, cause turnovers.
Terrence Miller goes to the teeth of defense. He's fouled. With 4:25 to go. While we have a second, just while we're here, I want to pass along some thanks. First of all, to Brian Williams, Max Miller, and his team, doing work all over the place for the production of these broadcasts. I want to give a special shout out as well to Jordan Quaylar, Sergio Millis doing work on social. Our fearless leader, Albert Hall, arranging the whole operation. Tucker and Paul in the back doing plenty of work behind the scenes as well. Paul in particular helping us get together rosters at times when
that matters to me.
That
really matters.
With the youth basketball setup.
So that you at home don't hear us go basket by that guy.
Well, it's God forbid number 5 or number 10, the cardinal sin of broadcasting.
While we're thanking people,
yeah,
may as well thank our sideline reporter,
yep,
Deanna Kunovac.
Deanna did a great job all weekend.
I'm going to thank her while she's not here.
Good call.
I don't want her to get a big head.
No, you don't. Last thing you need.
Nah, but her work has been helpful, and more importantly, I think, you know, the contacts she makes helps us give you a little bit of perspective as well, in addition to that sideline reporting she does.
AJ running the scoreboard to the left of us, doing a great job all weekend.
Honestly, I think AJ's a bit overrated, but that's just me.
It's been a fun weekend here at the NYBL Finals. Back again to press reset and do the whole thing next year as well. The 2020 NYBL season, culminating, of course, with the NYBL Finals. Under 2 minutes to go in this one.
And Jimmy, with the way these kids grow at this age, you could see these two teams back here next year, and it would be Team Breakdown winning, or rather, it would be Freebandz winning.
Very easily, the way the growth could change.
Yeah, it's the way the growth changes, the way your game develops. You never know how that's going to go. At this moment in time, at this age group, it's a mismatch, but it certainly doesn't have to be that way next year.
A lot can happen in a year. Bo, while we're at it, a thank you to you as well, taking time and being here with us every step of the way when you could. I know you're balancing a lot of different hats, but always good to have you on the broadcast.
No, it's my pleasure to be here. I do less than anybody else here, but it's a blast to be here. It's a whole lot of fun, and I appreciate every chance that you guys give me to join up with the squad. I love it.
I asked for Shaq first, but I mean, it's kind of
well, so many times people say either give us Shaq or give us Bo, and I understand that.
it's a toss-up.
One or the other,
we flipped a coin. It's really
both really first ballot Hall of Famers. So,
but in all seriousness, though, great work all weekend, and hopefully we'll be working together again soon as the final seconds tick away in this one. Foul on the floor. Nobody in the penalty.
I think they're going to go for one shot, Jimmy.
I think that might be the play.
Do they hold for one?
They'll lob it in deep into the backcourt. Triple attempted by Miller. That's an air ball. Laughs from his team breakdown bench.
Oh, look at the bench. They're having a great time with that.
NYBL Elite walks it up. Lanier throws up a triple. Buzzer sounds. That'll do it. Team Breakdown, your 2019 NYBL champions for the class of 2023.
And they were the class of 2023. They were the class of this field. Congratulations to them. Really solid team in every facet of the game. And congratulations to their coaches. They all did a great job as well.
Phenomenal for them from the top down. Really exploding over the last 24 hours in terms of what they could do. Closing this thing out with ease by a final of 56-31. As we await our final post-game conversation.
We can have our final post-game conversation. Jimmy, I just think what we learned this weekend is that the game is changing for the better. Kids are more skilled. Development is happening at a younger age, and it's organizations like this that are helping to make it happen.
It's so much fun to see it grow at this age. Let's set it down to our Always Live player of the game. Deanna?
Oh, sorry. Thanks, guys. I am here with Marvell Allen, just here right after the championship. Team Breakdown, just spoke to your teammates, asked if you guys were excited. You said excited. We expected to win.
Yeah, we expected to win. Like, we the best team in the country. Like, we gonna win everything.
What was it during this game and during this whole weekend that gave you guys the advantage?
I can say we're big, so we executed. We grabbed all the boards, like no second chance opportunities, and we played defense. We stayed solid and played D.
When you take a look at this weekend, what's the one big takeaway that you guys can have as a team from this weekend?
That we can get better at. One thing we can get better at is staying consistent and limit turnovers. We made some like silly turnovers, and like when we get up, we still have to be disciplined, play with class, and not like play around.
Thank you so much, Marvell. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Deanna, thank you so much. You know what? It brings up an interesting conversation that we had yesterday with Marvell Allen. He told us, we were at the table, I know everybody's going to say this, but not everybody was as confident about it. He told us we're going to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
We're not worried. He had the most confidence of anybody that we talked to, and they come out and they got it done right in the first 2 minutes of the ballgame.
Yeah, if there's one wish I have for him this summer is that he can find a little confidence. I really hope that kid, he walks in here and says, we're the best team out here. We came out, we got it done. Why not? I mean, the kid's confident. He has every right to be confident. He has skill. He's worked hard for it. He deserves everything that's coming his way.
Well, tip of the cap to Marvell Allen, a tip of the cap to Team Breakdown. Victorious today, 56-31. They are your 2019 NYBL champions for the class of 2023. We have had an absolute blast bringing you coverage of the NYBL season all year long, especially culminating here at Lake Point Complex for the NYBL finals. Executive producer of the Always Live broadcasts is Albert Hall. Our programming director and producer behind the scenes, leading the way, Brian Williams. For my partner in crime throughout these broadcasts, Bo Estes, this is Jimmy Cook saying once again congratulations to the 2019 NYBL champions for the class of 2023. Team Breakdown, and until we talk to you next time, so long, everybody.